What's up, guys? Toxic Melly bringing you another clip from Neverwinter. It has occurred to me that a lot of people play the devoted cleric and want to use them DPS, which that's fine. If you want to play your cleric that way, that's fine. But I figured I'd bring you a little bit of footage of a healing cleric and show you how you're actually supposed to play the cleric and how you're supposed to keep your teammates around you, which the guys I played with at first didn't do that great of a job, but they did get better as the dungeon progressed. So pretty much as a cleric, as you can see, you want all your teammates in front of you. You want no one behind you at all times. Your heals cannot heal your teammates if they're behind you. They have to be in front of you. It is fine if everything aggroes you. That's what a cleric's for. He's supposed to pull all aggro. As you can see, the AoE heal that I just set out is in a straight line in front of me. That way people must be in front. Always, as you can see, my teammates up here are dying, so I come up here and I give the dot on them so they can attack and heal whatever this mage, as it was, this hexer. Make sure you keep your dots on the hardest enemies. That way when everybody's attacking it, everybody's getting health back constantly, and you're putting out health, and then their attacks are giving them health back from your spells. So that's the main thing. You want to make sure everybody's in front of you as the clerk, and you want to make sure you keep everything dotted with your return. What? Oh, that was a lag. I'm sorry. I'm not actually talking while I'm playing. Going back and doing a voiceover, so apologize about that. But like I said, just keep your dot on your main target. As you can see, I got this spell that pushes enemies away and gives me health at the same time. If you do happen to have some squishies, as you can see, I'm playing with two Hunter Rangers that, Hunter Rangers ain't supposed to, they aren't meant to take a lot of damage. They're meant to stay back and poke, which these guys do a very good job at of staying by me throughout this video. So I was pretty happy about that. But you want to, anytime you get them, they catch aggro, and which they will, because their spells, their spells do damage over the longer range it is one of them, I believe. So the further back y'all are, they will catch the aggro, and you will have to push the enemies back. I run two dailies. I run the Phoenix, where the Phoenix comes down and attacks a single target and heals enemies, which if we're just playing one boss or one hard guy, I'll use the Phoenix. But if it's a group of people, as you'll see later on, I'll actually use my AoE daily, where I put the circle of prayer on the ground and everybody heals and gets a damage and defense buff. So like I said, make sure everything's in front of you. As you can see, I'm doing my Hunter Ranger is doing a good job staying behind me. You want to make sure the second or the third at will spell I use is Chains of Blazing Light. It immobilizes targets. You want to throw that down whenever you can, just like I'm doing there. It's because it actually immobilizes targets for up to 3 seconds, I believe, starting out. I don't really remember if it progresses as you level it up, but it's a rather good spell to have, PvE and PvP, considering if your guys are taking a lot of damage, you can throw it down on the targets that's doing the damage, and they can get out of there and you can heal them. As you can see, I laid down my AoE heal daily. Since there's a lot of targets, we did good. Everybody heals. And as you can see, as long as everybody stays in front of me and does like they're supposed to do, and I'm on top of my game, nobody's really losing health. Besides the Guardian Fighter, and that is the Guardian Fighter's role, is to pull aggro, and he did a good job, besides me catching some every now and then for my heals, and others catching it for their damage they put out. As you can see, this part, enemies were really spaced out, so I didn't do such a great job of, or I figured I didn't do such a great job of keeping my teammates healed like I should. I actually had a teammate go down, which was my fault. He was actually the guy that I queued up with for this skirmish. But you know, it's stuff happens. The higher levels you get naturally, and the higher levels you get, the more harder skirmishes and dungeons you get in. You're not going to be able to keep them all alive. That's not the cleric's deal, is to keep them alive. His main deal is to make sure they sustain receiving health, because people will go down. Especially in epic dungeons, I've noticed it a lot. But like I said, the deal is not to sit there and say, or let people get butthurt about it. You know, as a cleric, people are going to try to tell you how to play. I personally believe you do not let them do that. As you can see, there's my teammate that went down. You do not let them tell you how to play. It is your character. You play them how you want. If they don't like the spells you're running, then they'll get over it. But the chances are they're going to keep you, because not everybody plays clerics, and the people that do play clerics normally don't expect them to heal. I mean, there's the people that understand the concept of the cleric expect them to heal. So as you can see, you know, I'm just doing my own thing. I'm making sure everybody's alive. And I know it's not a part of this video, but I'm going to go ahead and say it because it drives me insane, and it drives a lot of people insane, is please don't pick up loot when you're in the middle of a big fight or a big mob. That is annoying. It puts a whole thing up on your screen, even though you may be able to deal with it. The rest of us don't like it, so please refrain from doing that, especially if it's a green item that you probably don't even need. That's really annoying. But as you can see, I'm keeping my tanks healed. I'm laying down traps for them. I'm dotting everybody. I really don't throw my javelin that much. I constantly throw the dot. The javelin to me is just that's your attack. If you dot them and you need the health, throw the javelins to get the health real fast. Make sure you keep your RB on the cleric. Some people may not know. If you hit your RB, you get 2 new channels of spells. Your RT is an at will that you damage an enemy and it gives you health back. Your LT is to heal teammates, or you can look at the ground. A lot of people don't know. You can look at the ground and it'll heal you back. But like I said, in big mobs, you can see I instantly laid down Chains of Blazing Light to bind some of them up so my guys could get up here and stay in front of me. What you're about to see is the boss fight and how it should be played, or how I think it should be played, rather.
Serve me once again.
Like I said, you keep your tick on everybody. On everybody that's got high health. In a boss fight, you keep your tick on him constantly. There, I kind of messed up and hit RB, and I didn't mean to, but so I lay my chains down and I tick them. I keep them ticked. I get out of the way so my guys can do damage, and I can get behind everybody and throw a heal down. And as you'll see, I'll keep the guy ticked. I'm sitting around dodging mobs. One thing my guys didn't do a good job of, and which is alright because it's a low level dungeon, is my HRs did just attack the main boss dungeon, but that's, like I said, that's fine. The dungeon boss, I'm sorry, but or skirmish boss rather. It's not a dungeon, but you know, your tanks and your high damage dealers should attack the main boss all times, and the rest should work on mobs. The healer heals everybody, but as you see, I pretty much keep everybody alive. I dodge out of the way of the small crap, which it's no big deal. It's a low level skirmish. So you know, you blast them out of the way when you can. Just keep that tick up on your main boss dungeons. That's the most important thing there is. As you'll see, you can watch the players under me. None of them really fall below half health, I don't believe. I did a really good job healing on this. But I'm going to actually cut this boss fight short and let y'all see the end score heals and, you know, about roundabouts. As you can see, I'm constantly laying down the AoE because people spread out during the main boss fights. That is a big thing that I forgot to mention. the main boss fight, people spread out like crazy, so make sure you lay down that AoE. It's such a big circle and so helpful. But as you can see here, we kill the boss, and you'll see my heals over the whole dungeon, which I think is like 130,000 heal, which is pretty good to be only level 22. But anyway, guys, I hope you like this video. I hope you get something useful out of this video. I will be making more on spells I use, but please follow on Twitch and YouTube.